Better Call Saul. Welcome again, guys. This is a spoiler review of Better Call Saul, episode known as Mijo. And man, I'm assuming you saw the episode. This is just my thoughts. And what another great, solid episode from the spinoff series. I really starting to enjoy it. Makes me want to think, though, what if the Robert Downey Jr. from The Judge was in here? Just think about it. Well, anyway, so we see Saul once again in a mess with Tuco, and then I thought that was hysterical. I thought it was so funny how Tuco's wiping, the blood off the carpet because of those two guys who try to scam his grandmama, and then his grandmama's watching her soap operas. Talk about stereotypes, right? She's like, oh, mijo, don't worry, never use the club soda. And he's wiping down the freaking carpet. He's like, oh, I just spilled a little salsa on here. I thought that was hilarious. And then, of course, we see him take Saul. Then we see him take him downstairs, with the two guys that helped Saul try to do that scam, but didn't work. Man, the Tuco and Saul interactions, I really like. I love Tuco. Tuco is just so out there. He's so crazy. And we see him with the men that he was with in Breaking Bad. We also see one of his cousins, I believe, who is basically... excuse me, he's the guy who's running the drugs and everything. They think Saul is like FBI or whatever, so they take him to the desert. They want answers. Tuco's going crazy. He's like, oh, you better tell me who you really are. And then Saul's telling him the truth, but he doesn't want to believe it. And then Saul makes up this lie that, he's FBI, Burt Macklin. Not just kidding. But anyway, he's FBI. Then he changes the story. He's like, no, the truth is I'm a lawyer. All right, guys, I'm a lawyer. We did a scam. We're idiots. They're idiots. I'm sorry. I'm pissing my pants. Please let me go. And then you see the cousin intervene and basically says, let Saul go. But you know what? Tuco's pissed off at the two kids who, I like to call them the twins. The twins, the skateboarders. He wants revenge for them disrespecting his household and his grandmama. But of course, Saul, I absolutely love this part. I loved when Saul and Tuco were going one-on-one. He's trying to explain, let's wager, you seem like a man of justice. And Tuco's like a judge. It was hysterical. They end up going back and forth like how to punish these kids. The crime, the punishment fits the crime. They decide to break each leg from the two of the twins, one leg from one twin, the other leg from the other. It was such a funny exchange. I thought it was so well done. It really just made me start laughing. Like, oh my god, they're exchanging on how the hell to punish these kids. But Saul, hey, give it up to him. He didn't want those two kids to die, even though they're idiots. Excuse me. So basically, they break the legs. Saul takes him to the hospital. Then we see Saul really, traumatized on that one experience. He gets drunk. He goes to Chucky. I love how he says, Chucky, take the space blanket off. Take it off. Take the space blanket off. And then you see Saul get in his rhythm. You see him, taking cases for the government because he needs the money. And he's, you see him with the coffee. Love the whole montage. I thought the montage was great. Mike and him. It's just hilarious. I love how he says, you're just a freaking troll, man. You're a troll right there. Well, Saul, get a damn sticker. Just get another extra sticker. That's all you need. Get the damn sticker so you can let Mike do his job properly. So that was hilarious. And then we see, of course, the cousin come back at the very end of the episode. Tell him, listen, that scam you're going to put on the real lady, Betsy, how much is she worth? And he tells like millions of dollars. And he wants Saul basically to tell where to go to do the scam or to do something to get that money. And then Saul will get a percentage of it. And that was basically wrapping up the recap of the episode. I really am loving the dialogue. I really like the interaction. Saul is perfect. He's just energetic. You care. You see, this episode, he's still down and outs, but it looks like something's brewing where he's going to start taking, he will take what that guy had to offer at the end. So we'll see how that works out. Love the interaction with him and Tuco. I will love more interaction with him and Mike. We're going to get that sooner or later, but I like how they're like, teasing us a little bit, but the interactions between those two is still good with him and Mike. So great. these episodes, like Breaking Bad, they look great. The production looks great. It doesn't look low at all. It looks like, they go to real locations. Everything looks great for this spinoff, and that's great. I mean, the tone, the pacing is great. The pacing was better done this episode, I think, than last episode. But the tone is always so really, it's colorful, but yet kind of grainy at the same time, which is great. I love this use of sound effects. I loved how Saul is laying on the bed, and you could just hear all the things surrounding him, what's going on around him, from outside of the massage or the pedicure parlor. You just like alone at his thoughts. I love that. I just overall just loved just the look and feel of this. Of the show, and I think it's going to go a long ways. It's already was the highest, most watched premiere, so that's beating out Walking Dead. And Walking Dead's huge numbers, but Better Call Saul got bigger numbers than The Walking Dead. That's insane. Better Call Saul is getting better. It's solid. 2 episodes already in it. It's solid. I'm really caring for this character. I like all these other characters that they introduce. Of course, I like the old characters. Let's see where this goes. I still think we still need to unravel. Start getting in a groove where Saul is doing something that's maybe pivotal to a plot, because a lot of it is just him in a down and outs right now. But we'll see what's going to happen sooner or later. We're going to see like something brewing where we're going to have like kind of a little arc going on. So great episode, solid episode again. Better Call Saul. Mijo, I thought it was funny. Stereotypes, man. My grandma calls me Mijo though. Huh. My grandma does call me, and my grandma does watch soap operas. Damn it. I don't speak Spanish, so that's not, breaking the stereotype. So, all right, guys. Thank you guys for listening, and let me know your thoughts on this episode. And let me know if you're really digging these 2 episodes. Can't wait for more, and see you guys later. I'm out.